Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly messages. And for this week, celebrating the entering of Libra season, I'll be focusing this weekly message more in terms of love, relationships, and generally what might be going on in your heart space. But as always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Pisces, I do feel like some of you are in need to have a little bit more fun, to decompress because I keep getting like your love life and your emotions in general are a little bit scattered all over the place and creating some sensation here of anxiety that it's unwanted and that perhaps is also undermining the growth, the healing, the harmony that you really want to have, right, installed in your relationships. And I also feel like for some of you, there's something here about the nice guy or the nice girl. So it could be that you're meeting or dealing with, actually very gentle, kind, soft personalities during this time. Personalities in which there might be, a lack of or of an absence of something more, I feel like some of you Pisces, there's someone that you might be getting to know or interested or dealing with, that it's okay, but it's not, really what you hope to find when it comes to love. And some of you need to watch this because you might be deceiving without wanting to someone because you cannot admit or confess or really tell this person the truth, which might be that you don't have anything against them. They are great, but they just don't, give you or ignite the passion, the interest, or you don't have the chemistry with them as you wish to have. So there's a feeling here of a lack of chemistry, a lack of fire, of passion, that might also be cooling down a lot of your relationships and make you a little bit disappointed with how things are unfolding in terms of love. Depends obviously in what kind of Pisces you are, what's your story, but I keep getting like lukewarm love and lukewarm relationships are present in your life, but they're not, really satisfying you at a deep level. I feel like some of you Pisces like the peace or like the element of peace and harmony, but at the same time you crave here a person or a relationship that disturbs a little bit of this calmness or this peace, this flow that some of you uh, like to follow naturally in your essence. It is as if you're really looking for something a little bit opposite from your nature to challenge you, to stimulate you. But I keep getting like you won't admit it, or there's something here about the quiet urges, desires, yearnings that some of you Pisces have during this time that you're not openly admitting. It could be because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, or because you're shy, or you're having difficulty coming forward with the true desires you have, or you're even afraid of that. Would that even work? Would I be able to really sustain a relationship being with someone that is completely different from my usual temperament? The question remains here as well that some of you are very stressed and you can't really quite figure the best course of action to take your love life and relationships while you are in that mind space. So you're also here kind of advised to first kind of prioritize your inner balance, your understanding of what you want, to give yourself the time to dig deep to that truth and to tap into energies if that's required of courage to come out of a space where you're a little bit you know, I don't want to say, fake, but it's like something here about love feels forced, feels forged as well, feels, plastic, wrong. There's something that I keep getting, like a presence in your life or a relationship on its own that involved with, because I keep getting like you are with this person, or you are kind of dealing with them to, I have to say, to distract you, to uh, you know give you something, but when you know that's not really, the person you want to be with. So be mindful of settling for things you don't want and that are, again, emotionally sabotaging the true desires you have of what you want to find. I also feel like the stress that is showing up here strongly in your reading about love for this time is that I feel like some of you are very alert, and it's like little things are happening during this time that are putting like it feels like your heart is on the line, and it's very jumpy at little things that might be happening throughout the day. So you might be very reactive to things, right, that are a little bit unusual to you. Or I also feel like some of you have your eyes on someone, and but this person, you might not know them. It might be someone that just crosses paths with you. It might be something more platonic for now. But I keep getting like there's someone that makes your heart jump just by the sight of them, just by them crossing, uh, you know, um, their path with your own. And I keep getting like there's this feeling of being, almost like electrified. There's a feeling of a presence. If for some of your Pisces where this has not been yet happening, where you don't know who this person is, there might be a situation about to happen in your life, Pisces, where you're going to start crossing paths here to someone. It could be someone that, like a neighbor, or someone that goes to the same place as you do, or goes to your work as a client. Whoever it is, it feels like you're about to encounter here an experience in terms of love and attraction that makes you really restless, and at the same time is the presence of this person for some of you, Pisces, is showing here as just what some of you needed to wake up, like to wake up from some sort of uh, like comatose state that you have been choosing to be in when it comes to love and when it comes to engaging in a more deep manner, perhaps being more emotionally invested. I feel like some of you have not been as emotionally invested and open to love and relationships because you have been, I feel like some of you have been wronged in the past, and this made you be more in this phase of not wanting to really deal with anything related or give too much importance to this area of life, perhaps as well, because many of you were still healing. But I feel like some of you have fallen to become a little bit too comfortable in a position where, again, you are or you have been settling for lukewarm experiences in love, and this electrifying sensation that is showing up here is just something that might be happening to wake you up and to bring you out of that, passive, overly passive state, or state where you end up missing on opportunities to be much more emotionally fulfilled than what you have been so far. So I hope you have a great, loving week. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it, and please keep doing so we can expand Soul Vision community. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.